And welcome to Good Morning RPG. My name is Leia. This is Matt, and you sounded a little bit like those Furbies that begin to run out of batteries as you were counting down.
Pray for Mom Joe.
I can't get your camera to load. It hates me.
Mine? Which one?
Your painty camera.
Yeah, it won't load on my end, so I think it's just a bit balked today.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
disable video.
They're sure trying. I just have to keep it off. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Hey, Bajuk, how you doing? How you doing? Also, we were like, when you first posted the comment, we were like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, straight, I was like, I don't get it.
I was like, I think Matt is still waking up, and I'm like, I've had a whole day.
To start with, I was like, I don't understand what he's saying to me. It's like he's speaking. What was that? What's that thing in Toy Story? He's like, I swear he's trying to tell me something. I know it. Man, to be honest, I'd rather not know what I'm talking about either. Yeah, it's so fair.
Well, we can talk about better things then.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Painting. Whoa!
Like painting.
Whoa! We got the crazy angles up today.
I can't do that, and I won't.
I know how you could though. It would just take some. You know how you can do those preset settings in Instalink.
It would just take a lot of clicking.
Yeah,
it would just be like zoom, 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 zoom.
Well, here's
zoom.
the thing. Here's the thing.
Out.
Well, no, because you could do the preset thing where you just press 1 and 2 and 1 and 2.
Oh yes!
Oh
my god!
If I had my Stream Deck, because I don't have this camera set up anymore, because there's obviously no lizards in here. So, but what I could have done is just like press on the Stream Deck.
Daggerheart is sick.
Daggerheart's good.
I can't wait to play Daggerheart.
I need to play more of it.
I can't wait for it. I'm still stuck in. So, funnily enough, I've backed another TTRPG.
I'll play more Cosmere though.
Yes, there's more Cosmere stuff. We're getting Mistborn comes out later this year, which I'm very excited. And then the revised Odyssey of the Dragon Lords is also coming out this year.
I'm keen for that.
And then also, like around the same time, I backed another Perils and Princesses little campaign. So I'm very excited about that. Many things to play.
Nice. Leia, I lied to us.
What?
Oh, actually, no,
lied to us?
No. I filled up. I was looking at. I was like, fuck. I didn't do my wet palette, but my water is full enough that will probably cover my wet palette. And I think that is also from last week, where past Matt was like, "You should paint," and then he army built instead.
And then he didn't.
Well, I did something that was just as valuable. I worked out my proper, I'm finished my unit composition. So now I know the last models that I need to buy to have it fully ready. And then I primed a shitload of stuff yesterday.
Nice.
So this is the bulk of the army. I've got the... Oh, actually, there's... On top of this, there's another 10 models, plus 3, plus 1, plus the 3 vehicles.
Okay, so there's not a ton to paint.
It's a lot of it's infantry and then a couple vehicles. I'm actually really keen to paint these artillery things that I made. I still really like these. They came out good. I just need to work out what I want to paint specifically today.
Really cool, yeah. But Jerk says, I'm keen to run Dragon Lore. I'm gonna run it in Daggerheart. I wish the luck. I don't know. It's gonna depend on how the game turns out. I'm excited to just see what changes they make. I definitely get the sympathy though, or I definitely sympathize with that particular sentiment though, because I'm running something right now in Pathfinder that I'm like, if I ever run this again, I'm doing it in D&D because I if it weren't for the fact that I'm being paid to run a Pathfinder game,
Yeah.
I would quit. It's like, I get why people would like Pathfinder. It is just not. I don't know if it's not for me.
Heaps of Pathfinder.
I have not. I read some Pathfinder stuff and was assured that it is pretty close to D&D.
It's close.
And it kind of is.
It's close
but there's a lot of nuances. The problem is it's got a ton of books. And if you have somebody in your party that knows a ton about Pathfinder and you are just doing your best, you get corrected a lot, and I fucking hate that shit.
Oh, that's fair. Look. Oh wait, as in like with the other players?
Yeah.
I was, so the benefit of me playing Pathfinder when I did for 2 years is that I was learning Pathfinder as we played it. Like, I was like, I've never run Pathfinder. This is the only this is the first and only campaign I have run in this. So my players were very much like, I was like, I need help with this, and then we'd look it up together. Like, it was like actively one of those environments where I was soliciting the help, I guess, in that sense. So it made it okay for me, but I can understand that if you don't want that, it would be really annoying. Because there's so much, like, there's like 1,000 different actions, but none of them, they don't need to be all these actions. Just they're the same thing, just with a different role.
There's a lot of nuance. And I'm also, like, at the same time teaching myself how to run Foundry.
Yeah.
And Foundry is kind of its own bag of cats. However, I don't think I will use another tabletop RPG or a tabletop simulator other than Foundry. I really like the plug and play aspect.
That's fair. I'm just, like, I know that it's only because I play so much D&D. I still love those maps. You can put animated maps in there now. And I say it because because of the content that I purchase, I don't have to buy extra shit for Foundry and Roll20 and stuff. But also, they added a thing that hooks directly from the books. There's now like a overlays generator thing. Not generator, but there's an overlays function. So I'll bring it up now. If I'm running a campaign, I can go into any of my books and select a photo from it or the monster manual, and without leaving the window for D&D maps, I can now show the exact handout in there. So if I want to show them a puzzle, I can give them that handout in there now too. And I know that exists in all the other ones, but I don't have to prepare anything in that. I can just go into the drop down and all of it's there. And I think that's what I like about it.
As far as I know, that is how Foundry has existed.
Yeah.
Like, when I buy a module in Foundry, it comes with the books in a tab. And if I want to open up the book, I know where to go. Like, oh, here's this picture. I'm going to show this NPC show to players. And it'll pop up onto the players.
I suppose that having used none of these, I'm exploring all of this for the first time.
It is super cool. It's super
really
cool.
handy.
My favorite one is I found there is an insert for Foundry that gives me a quest tab.
Yeah.
So if there's a new quest that players start, I can hit the show players this quest, and it pops up in a little quest menu. Which is super freaking cool.
So you can probably see me on the stream starting to pull something up. If I'm like, hey, players, here's what I want to show you. So this is all in the D&D Beyond thing. So is it similar to this way? I just go into any book that I have, like even if you buy the third party stuff, you could also filter it by shit you don't have. Or specifically like one, so I could do basic reveals apply, you know, you got all this in here. Like, hey players, check this shit out. They go, oh, look at the mountain. Oh, that's White Plume Mountain. Oh, look at this White Plume Mountain. Look at this shit that's going on there. Like,
that's super cool, yeah.
Is it very similar as that?
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
I also appreciate in this one, it's like this token browser also does the same, where it's like out of any content that is on Beyond, and you can just say like, not in my library. But do the other ones also do that? It's like you own the tokens in that thing, and then it comes up?
Like I have, so essentially what happens is there is like a tab for your like players, and it's or like actors, that's what it's called. And you've got like your party at the top, and then it categorizes NPCs by what chapter they're in, and then at the bottom they've got like a list of them by alphabetical. And that's also has some like big boss monsters in there as well.
Okay.
So if I use the actors tab, I can do that. There's a like a journals tab that you can tap into that like shows me the whole paper module in like typed out.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we've got that as. I guess that's the one that I was using prior to this maps thing. Because ours does all that, probably the same thing. But in the tokens for this one, it's it doesn't have specifically for a campaign because it doesn't do that. The thing that I do like is if you've got companions in your character sheets, they'll all also come up. So like anything that they've added, so like, you know, one of our guys is a stone giant or whatever, so he has the runes that make him get larger. So I just added I just added a monster in there, and I just renamed it him but bigger. But we added it into the miscellaneous, and I've got like spiritual weapons.
They did have that when I was still doing D&D Beyond.
I liked that.
Is they did have like the companion tab.
I really like that one
because you want to bust out Foundry and show you all the cool stuff that I can do in Foundry.
That's all right.
I was like,
I know that
my
mine's
favorite
not
thing
like
right
the
now,
only one that does it. I think it's neat.
Oh yeah. No. It is absolutely like I discovered. So we were doing this area in the Pathfinder game that I'm running, and there's like this big huge map of like the downtown area that like players can move their tokens around in, and when they cross a certain threshold, it ports them to another map that is like a zoomed in version of that like building, and it's very cool. Good morning, Mohican.
Morning, Mo. It's good to see you on the weekend. We are painting today.
Yeah. We are painting today.
I have about
should probably start
7 weeks before my tournament's on, so I need to get a move on, which means you'll probably see a lot more painting streams in the daytime soon, and maybe even in the evenings. But I was gonna say, to Leia, what do you reckon? Because I need to start doing a bit of batch painting, and I'm probably just gonna spend today doing a lot of that. Now the question is, what models do you think I should start with? I've got loads of basic troops. I've got the exo armor guys, but these are going to be, I don't know about these guys today because they're a lot of silver, when it's probably what I should be doing is painting a lot of armor panels blue. Boy howdy, are they all about the same size? The only ones that are bigger are like the leader units, like this guy, who is also just small. He's just on a rock. And then this is just 3 small guys with a mining rig launcher. But yeah.
I would say start with.
It is Firewatch. Sorry, go on.
I would say if you have to start with, I would start with whatever's the most prominent color, and whatever models the blue have armor. The most of that.
The models that have the most armor. I got you. Oh, this one's missing a shoulder pad. I don't know when that fell off. You know what? I'll paint it anyway, and I'll just glue it on later. Okay, so the ones that are the most armored are these guys. Also, I can't remember if I ever showed you this one, Leia. This is the leader character for the Hearthguard, but this is like a standalone one. So the normal ones look more like just like this. They're like your Terminator equivalent. But this one's called Wrath of the Ancestors, and it's a badass lady with a big fuck off shield and a stag helmet instead of like the other ones. And I think this was commemorative, but I think it was a commemorative one. But I loved it. Like, the pose is sweet. I love the shield on it. I just think it's an all-around cool model. Yeah. And you can't really see it in here, but she's got a sick as hell haircut. I'd say that's one of my favorite. I can't wait
to see her all painted up.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite models in this little collection I have.
Nice.
Also, I just have a soft spot I bought the kill team version of these guys. The jetpack guy and the minigun guy. I also just love. The jetpack guy has no function in the game other than looking like a jetpack guy outside a kill team. But I just like these. They're funky. I think they had some like nice model variety. So what I'm hearing is we might do the big boys first. And if we got some time, we'll move on to the little guys.
Mohican wants to know, is this Lego Voltarian?
Yeah, the Lego Votann, yeah.
Votann.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that? My reference box has some fucking Xenos armies thing in it. There it is. I forgot to load my reference image.
Okay.
Oh, I also found that piece. You know how I was stuck building that car because I couldn't find that cockpit piece?
Yes.
I found it in my paint case because of course it's in the paint case because that's where I had all my models that were finished. All right.
It's concerning when I hear raised voices downstairs.
Is he yelling at You yelling at the TV? No.
I don't know. They're excited about something.
Oh, I also have so when I was working at the army comp, I'd already bought him because I knew I wanted him in the army. But I've got a guy that basically functions as like their tech marine engineer. And he's got a rule that like he basically, if he's near a vehicle or like the exo armor guys with the big guns or the robotic guys, repair them at the start of the turn.
Oh yeah, I remember talking about those guys.
Yeah. And I was looking at his rules again. I was like, hold on. His little buddies with him don't count as models in the vehicle, which means I can stick another 3 guys in there. So I'm gonna just stick 2 units and his character unit inside the big tank and just plow them up through the battlefield.
Right on.
He's also got a rule that if you jump out of a vehicle in that turn, all of the guys that jump out with you, they also get fucking a big buff to their shooting, which I love. And also the when we were reading through the army rules last week, I was looking at like how the just the army, because I've never played Votann, which I really should do some tabletop sims before Arc. I might hit up Reese or something, or if you want to do it. But what am I trying to say? I like the way that they function. They got this kind of secondary currency called yield points. And it means that depending on how many yield points you have before you start your battle turn, your army rule will flip and change. So what you want to do with your army rule is you want to storm a point, because in the early game, you get a bonus towards people. If someone else is on the point, you get a bonus towards killing them off it. And then on later turns, when you've scored more yield points, you get a bonus to sticking on a point. However, you're not always going to want to do that, right? You're gonna have turns or moments where the enemy is on the point and you're not later on in the game. So that's where they have the other part of their mechanic comes in, is that they can spend the yield points. So you can spend the yield points to like do like small buffs to the units around you. So like your leader units will be like, you can spend a yield point to give them like +1 to hit or ignore modifiers to the hit roll this phase. And then once you've kind of worked out the flow of that, you can kind of go, all right, how many yield points do I need to spend this turn so I can get under or over the amount that I want for the other rule to flip? And then there's a character model that I've got in the army that says, if you're at the start of your turn, check how many objective markers you have, and you can spend or gain a yield point for each one that you have. So basically, that character then sits there and looks at the battlefield, because he's called the strategist. His job is basically just to sit somewhere and give you that ability to be like, all right, do I want to force either rule this turn? Can I? How many points do I have? And then you can push yourself over the line or under the line if you want to be under the line for your turn, because you're like, okay, well, I need to fortify and sit on the points, so I'll choose above 7. Okay, I don't need this many, and I want to get on that point, so I'm going to stay below 7 this turn. I really like the idea of it. It sounds fun. There's like a little mini game involved. And they're kind of like, they kind of sit in a strange little pocket niche, because they don't, like, I'm so used to Tau being hyper specific, where it's like, no, all shooting all the time. This is more like a normal army, where it's like you're kind of doing some stuff, and you got some melee, you got some shooting, you got some this and that. I mean, that's kind of what it is. The Votann army is being micromanagey about your army rule and giving performance results for your thing. Hey, you guys aren't doing good enough. Go take that point. Here's a little bonus. Oh, you guys are doing bad at killing stuff. When you're on the point, have a little bonus. And a lot of your abilities say, when you do this thing, you can spend a yield point. If you don't, here's the effect, but here's the effect if you also spent a yield point. Almost like in like the card games, like Magic and that, where it's like if you have kicker, you pay the extra cost and then you get the bonus. That's how I kept thinking about it. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. It means though that I can see the skill ceiling of this army is quite high, but it's like easy to play but hard to like play super well. Whereas you probably have other armies that don't have such a specific mechanic that might just, like, I don't know how I don't play meta or anything like that, so I'm like, do these armies with these like more finicky gimmicky rules, do they swing real hard, or do they fall short because they don't have to worry as hard about the minutia of their own mechanics? Just like Space Marines are just like, we get stronger, and then that's done. Either or.
All right. I love when a paint just immediately goes the way you want it to.
Oh, that's good. I need to remember because this is the rough idea that I had for the guys. Like this one's mostly done barring like shading and stuff. Like this is the blocked out colors. This guy's pretty sorted. He's got his bright orange pops. I love that I did the orange on the bottom of the shoes in the end. I think that works great because it's almost like it's almost like their space snowshoes.
Yeah,
that's what I liked about it.
Look, so the last time I did floral dragons, I started with the cherry blossom dragon because I was the most excited about that one, and it was very tough for me to get through because it just had a lot of minutia that like the colors just weren't laying the way I wanted to. And today I'm doing this hydrangea dragon, and the colors are going just the way I want. It is that like powdery blue, like verging on a little bit of violet. These little tufts here are going to be a little bit more pinky, like a little bit more of a purpley blue. So I'm getting ready for those, but I'm just laying down this bottom color of this like really pale blue that gets lighter as it goes up the head. So this is going to be pretty interesting because I've got like these purpley blues in these flowers, and then I've got some like greeny blue leaves that need to be done. And then like this belly is a little bit of like a really pale greeny blue. Oh, Matt, you are muted. I can't hear you.
I was mixing paint. you have a reference image that I could chuck up? Because no, hold on.
Oh,
You
yeah,
did
yeah.
send one. You did send one.
Oh yeah, it's I did. I was gonna use it and then didn't.
No, it's all right. I am gonna chuck that there. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. That's not my. I nearly muted myself
very
again.
pretty.
I really like that. Hey, Karon. Oh, everybody! If you haven't seen in Discord or the YouTube notifications, if you missed the panel from the weekend, I just uploaded it, the VOD of it yesterday to YouTube. I'm also currently editing a little short that I found funny from the day, where the fucking announcer from the convention kept interrupting us, and it ended up being a pretty funny clip. So I was editing that up yesterday. Hopefully I'll put that out. I was supposed to edit. Oh no, hold on. I've edited most of it. I might be able to put that out tonight or today. No, I gotta run pretty soon after this. It might be up tomorrow. I forgot that I have a thing on that I didn't think was on, and then it is now on. Yes. Okay. So I have to go within half an hour of us finishing.
Yeah. No worries.
That's all right.
That's
enough buffer. It's heaps time.
So, yeah. So something happened this week that I wasn't expecting. So first of all, I finished Leaf Green.
Hey, wow, that was quick. Also, how do you like it? You Pokemon girly now?
I fucking loved it.
Hey.
I've always been a Pokemon girly, but now I get it. And it's funny because I did a whole deep dive on the other games that are out and available for Switch.
Yeah.
And I was like which one do I want to potentially try?
Do you want to go chronologically up, or do you want a best of?
Well, so the thing is I looked at a bunch of the games and I was just not. There is something
Scarvi. I don't rate it. I actively don't like it.
There is something that's very. Hold on, I gotta get I need to desaturate this color.
What was I doing? Was that was this color?
I really like. I really liked Leaf Green. And so
I have a suggestion.
Looking through all of the other games, I didn't really find anything that I was like, oh man, I definitely got to check that out next.
On Switch, it's harder, but if you want an emulator that I can link you so you can play it on your phone, the original Ruby Sapphire Emerald are Gen 3, so it will play very similar to Leaf Green Fire Red because Leaf Green Fire Red came out between those two. So Ruby Sapphire, and then it went Leaf Green Fire Red, and then they did Emerald. I like Emerald out of those because it kind of does, it's the Ruby and Sapphire 2.5 or 1.5 or whatever you want to call it. I would say Emerald's one of my favorite games, but it also, I will say, if you want to play Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, incredible remake. They're also really good. They're just kind of in that Gen 6 X and Y era where it's no longer top-down sprites. It's a bit more in their first foray into proper 3D, which it's a really solid game. It was probably, I would say, oh man, all of the remake games are really good. Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Aurus, which is Ruby Sapphire. The one that I don't like was Gen 4's remake, only because, and it might actually be good for you if you like that older style. All of the remakes kind of did the same game, but just slightly, they did new stuff on top of it. Leaf Green Fire Red had the Sevi Islands and the whole post game, which no one expected. The Johto one had a couple extra bits in there, but it was already such a solid game, being 2 regions. Gen 3's remake did the whole Rayquaza Deoxys extra missions and made it really cool. But Gen 4, they kind of just remade the exact same game, just with different graphics, and they changed nothing. So people were like, oh man, it's Gen 4 remake, Gen 4 remake. However, people were like, oh, it's the same game, because we were expecting kind of like the other treatment for the others, which is disappointing because they like Gen 4 and 3 are my favorite too. I keep actually going back to it being like, shit, I actually don't know which one's my favorite. And I think it's Ruby and Sapphire by a very razor thin margin, but I really love Gen 4.
Yeah. Well, so I wasn't really sold on any one. So I just kind of was like, I think I am just gonna love Leaf Green and by proxy, Fire Red. This is not the color I want. Just because like I couldn't. If you've, I'm definitely interested in the emulator that you've talked about.
I highly rate it. It's a good way to play Pokemon. You can also like, I think you can also set them to like higher speed, so you can play them a bit faster if you don't want to like, you know, those older ones have a bit of a my text is real slow problem.
Well, that was the cool thing in the game. You're actually able to speed the text up.
Oh yeah, no, I want it to be faster again.
Okay.
I guess suppose because I've already played Leaf Green a few times, like over the 15 years or 20. I think it's been out 20 years now. Yeah. What Winds and Waves trailer? Though.
Let me.
Oh my God.
I know. I was
like,
God. I'll chuck this, or actually, let me chuck this in. I'll chuck this in Video James. My finishing team, which was so clutch. I did a lot of grinding to make sure I had a nice team.
Oh my God.
All at like 50 plus.
50 plus, nice. I am so scared to continue that. I haven't been playing that Nuzlocke outside of stream, and I'm just about to go do the second gym area. I have having never done a Nuzlocke, I just the stakes feel so high to me, and I know that people do Nuzlockes all the time, but I don't know. I'm like anxious all the fucking time, and we've already lost 2 Pokemon. We lost Pudgy the Pidgey, and I got a Sandshrew. I got a Sandshrew, and it fucking died immediately to just some random Meowth or whatever. And I was like, my ground type for the Gym 3. Like, just my whole plan fucked up. However, I did catch a Mankey in like Route 3 or whatever, and that guy is a champion. Like, he's my like, I'm having a bad time, bring out Chimp, and he just backhands anything he's around, unless it's psychic or flying.
Yes. That was me, and I had an absolute clutch Nidoqueen.
Oh,
that
Nidoqueen.
Was just like, you're having problems, throw out Nidoqueen.
See, I haven't been able to catch a Nidoqueen yet. Just by way of how my Nuzlocke's functioning. Like, I haven't run into a route where the first thing I've come into is a Nidoran. However, the way I was able to get the Sandshrew is that we're ignoring the duplicate. We have the duplicates rule. So if I run into a route and I've already caught everything in that route, by default, I can get whatever I don't have, which is how I got the Sandshrew. I was able to ignore every Pokemon until Sandshrew rolled, because it's literally the only thing that I don't have in that route, which was nice. However, I actually caught a Diglett in the Diglett Cave too, so I think I've replaced my ground type.
Nice.
And you can buy a Dratini from the game corner, can't you?
You can.
Okay, that means in that city. What city is that?
It starts
Celadon?
with a C.
Celadon.
Celadon.
So in Celadon City, I know that you can get a Dratini in the game corner, which means that if I can only get 1 Pokemon per city, that means I'm going to absolutely fucking pound the game corner until I get a Dratini. And that means I can have a Dratini in my team.
I don't know if I like that blue.
Speaking of blue, these paints are not shaken up.
Oh, yeah, so I finished Leaf Green earlier in the week and was just kind of like dilly-dallying around, didn't know really what I wanted to do. We also finished the Diablo season. That's the last season before the new update comes out with the Warlock. Very excited for that. So yesterday I'm working my tail off, and Alex comes in and he goes, "Oh, your other, our
Did you put the
partner called."
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
I put it in video, James.
No, I realized I asked and I was already looking at
it. So I guess my partner had called him and was like, "Hey, I need you to go do a thing." So he came in while I'm working and is like, "Hey, just so you know, I like have to go out. I've got to do this. Like, there's something fucky that needs to be taken care of." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever."
Yeah.
Like, I hope everybody's safe, kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
And I text several times being like, "Oh, is everything okay? Is everybody safe?"
Yeah.
And nobody would tell me anything, right? So I'm just like, there's something sketchy going on. They are working on something together.
Yeah, is this a they've tricked you into being wholesomely evil?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, they absolutely tricked me.
Nah.
And do you know what they tricked me with?
What?
A Switch 2.
Buddy, get yourself some fucking men in your life like your partners. Holy shit.
I came downstairs after working, being like, because Alex had tried to call me twice during my game, and I'm like, I can't answer the phone right now, like, unless it's an emergency. If it's an emergency, tell me
if something's
and he's like, no, it's not. Just like let the other partner like explain it. I'm like, okay. So I come downstairs and my partner is at the kitchen table. He's like hanging out. And he's got the fucking Switch sitting on the table. And I'm like,
the 2 or
what is that? The 2. He's got the Switch 2 sitting on the box on the table. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And he goes, oh, I bought you a Switch 2. Like, just like that. Just like, I was like, okay, why? He's like, because I wanted to. Oh my god.
Get you partners that buy you random Switch 2s.
I think this is slightly in retaliation for the Gundam I bought him for his birthday.
Definitely.
He was so mad.
Why?
Because he's like, well, it was the same reason why I was a little bit mad yesterday. Because we had convinced ourselves that was something we didn't need. I convinced myself I didn't need a Switch 2. I have a Switch 1.
Yeah,
but then I started seeing stuff for Pocopia.
Oh, dude, Jess, there is I'm not even kidding when I say there is a Pocopia-shaped groove in our couch right now.
Yeah.
From that game.
Yeah.
And it's look, I don't think I'm going to play Pocopia, nor do I have a Switch 2, nor do I think I could wrestle it from the jaws of Jess's gameplay anyway. However, I don't think I'm going to play it, but I also that's a game of the year. Like, hands down, the absolute ferocity in which people love that game, I have no doubt in my mind that it will win a game of the year. And it also looks amazing. I love the look of it. I just don't think I'm going to play it specifically. And people are like, why do you think you'll play it? I'm like, I just don't think I'll get around to it. Like, it's not that I don't like it. In fact, I really like it. I just can't see myself picking it up.
So we talked about it, and it's like, first of all, I have an entirely different appreciation for the game because I played Leaf Green before playing this.
Yeah.
Because there are so many animations, there's music, there are little tones, things that you hear while playing those games that is just like, holy shit.
The whole soundtrack is a remix of the Gen 1. The more I listen to it, because I've been listening to I'll be playing like my games next to Jess playing it, and I'm listening to this being like, oh, I know this. I was about to sing a different song.
The sounds of like when you eat berries, it makes the same noise as when you give you give stuff to your the Pokemon. And it's just like, I don't know. I died. It was funny because so I got off work at 3:30.
Yeah.
We set up the Switch. Alex was already in bed, so it was just me and my partner. And so we're sitting there hanging out, and I get this locked up. I probably start playing around 4-ish.
AM or PM?
PM. So I
don't know
probably start around
AM.
4:30. Yeah, me too. So we probably started around like 4:30, like 4:30-ish by the time I had everything set up and everything ported over. And all of a sudden, my partner looks at his watch and he goes, "Oh my God, it's 6 o'clock." He's like, "Were you gonna cook?" And I was like, if I was, I'm not cooking now because I'm in the middle of making it rain."
Oh, in Pokopia.
Yeah.
Have you seen the mouse mode on stuff on that?
The mouse mode?
So Switch 2 mouse mode. Do you know about Switch 2 mouse mode at all?
No.
Okay. So you know how you control a Joy-Con can detach, like it's a Joy-Con, it detaches. There's like a little thing there's a little thing I think the Switch gives you where it's like a little hand strap, but it has like a little extra bit of plastic on it.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a little cage. That's a buffer for putting it on the table and using a Switch controller like a mouse because it has a sensor in the bottom of it. And I'm hearing, and I've seen little videos of it, Pokopia, when you're trying to like place down a lot of tiles, actually works really, really well for mouse mode. Because you don't have to go to every block and select it. You can move your joystick and then have the mouse in the other hand, move your little guy closer to it, and then just go and put all the things down like one after another. And apparently people really, really like it. Jess is like, I want to play my Switch like differently to that because she doesn't want to have a hard surface near her. But I'm seeing a lot of people, like if you're at a desk or something and play it on a monitor or whatever, or have one of those like little you know how people have like the dinner tray tables on the couch?
Yeah, like I have like a little like an over the arm, like it's just for like one drink.
Yeah. People are using that for their thing. Like I have mine when I was playing when I play keyboard and mouse games downstairs, I do the same thing. Like when I was playing Baldur's Gate, I had my like little, it's like a little fold out desk thing that sits on my like couch, and I have my legs under it.
Yeah.
But people are using mouse mode in Pokopia for that. And it's like one of the best,
because like the thing is,
one of the best advertising cases for using mouse mode.
Like, because the thing is like, Pokopia is everything that I super enjoy out of like, I've heard people say it's like a love child between Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Minecraft. And I'm like, oh, I love all of those games.
Which is fascinating because that's all true. And the other fascinating thing that I see is it's also a direct, like, do you know the game Dragon Quest Builders? It is like a genuinely direct one-on-one to Dragon Quest Builders because it's the same game but Pokemon. I'm not
familiar with that.
Okay, Dragon Quest Builders. Picture the exact same game, except the Dragon Quest franchise, where you go around, everything is kind of cube-shaped, and you're going around doing little tasks and building stuff for people. And Pokemon, and I'm wondering if it's the same company who made it, but whoever did it was just like, oh, if we just did this in Pokemon, like, smash hit. And they were right. But, like, I looked at that because I just watched Jess play Dragon Quest Builders. Like, I want to say a month before Pokopia came out, she was playing that game because she likes Dragon Quest. And I was like, wow, this is like one for one the same game. And both of them have like timed Animal Crossing elements. Both of them have like, the little Minecraft-esque building mechanic. Everything's kind of chibi and cute. And I was just like, wow, they just like knew their audience for this game and then brought in such a new, like a secondary everyone's Pokemon audience on top of it.
Oh yeah,
genius play.
Yeah, it was absolutely And it's like I like the fact that, you know, my partner isn't playing it, but he can sit there and enjoy some of like the references.
That's kind of what I like as well. It's nice.
I like hearing all the little tidbits of, you know, because I didn't get to experience that as a kid. Like playing Pokemon was not something that I never had a Game Boy growing up, so
yeah.
Getting to experience all of this as an adult is kind of fucking wild.
I think you're in such a cool boat for that to be a thing though. Like we've got the nostalgia, whereas you're finally like seeing, you know, it's like when someone, like I've been saying this a lot. I'll get onto my One Piece hole in a separate conversation in a sec, but like I also got into One Piece like as an adult instead of having it like when I was younger. So I very much feel what you're saying, and like I get to now experience the joy that people have been having their entire run of this franchise. But you still get like this. It's not. I feel like with something as like so widespread as Pokemon, it's never too late with a franchise like that. And I would also argue that, you know, you got like One Piece, which is kind of having this such a moment right now. Did you watch any of the live action for season 1 and or 2?
I honestly, I'm not super interested in it.
No, and I'm not gonna like hound people if they're not. I gotta say, I hadn't watched the anime in what 15 years from when I was a kid. I thought it was like and I resisted for so long, so I was like, I don't love the art style, and I don't love this, and I don't love how like wacky it is. And then the live action came out, and I gave it a go. And I went, I knew I was gonna like this, but it kind of like brought up that whole. It brought it all back for me, and I went, damn, maybe I should give it another go. And now I'm just like all in. Like, it's in my top 3 like favorite animated things ever now. Like it's overtaken. I would say, I think Avatar: The Last Airbender holds such a special place for me, but like, I think One Piece has beat Steven Universe for me now. Like I really like Steven Universe, but like I think back on it, like I really liked my time with Steven Universe, but I don't really think about Steven Universe as much as the other 2 franchises, you know? And like I think about Avatar a lot. Like it's so relevant all the time. Whereas Steven's like, no, it had a good run and I really appreciate what it did, but like I have moved on, I think, from it. And this new thing with One Piece is just like, damn, I can really feel like this is a long game love for this franchise, and I really hope, like in terms of Pokemon, that's what you get out of it.
Oh, this is, I mean, for sure. Like so funnily enough, is a lot of my love for, like, because I've always really appreciated Pokemon. I watched the show as a kid when I could get away with it. It's one of the reasons why like Ninetales is on my team for like for as long as I could have it. Because like of the nostalgia from the show.
Yeah. It's also a beautiful Pokemon.
I also it's funny because I when I was considering possibly getting Scarlet and Violet.
You get it based on was it based on which one Ninetales is in?
I based it on the fact that the one I picked was the one that's got the ice type Vulpix.
The Alolan one?
Cause she's so pretty.
Yeah, I really like that. I mean, if you want that, Sun and Moon, really solid game, very different Pokemon game. No gym challenge at all.
I think it was definitely something that we talked about. I don't know if I'm going to play the other games. I am definitely considering it. But right now I'm stuck in Pokopia.
That's fair. I wouldn't say rush on from that anytime soon because that's such a deep well of enjoyment. I do say if you want to start a new one, just go Emerald. Like, you're going to have an easy transition from the same generation era of gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it's kind of like, what game do you like the look of? Like, also look up the story. Like, I am a really big fan of when Pokemon does story well. Like, that's why I think Gen 3 and 4 are my favorites, because the story in those is by far my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And like what Team Aqua and Magma did, and Gen 4 Team Galactic, like there's like genuine existential problems going on with those games. And you have to go and stop the teams from fucking up the world, basically. What else is there? I think Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon were a bit contentious because they didn't do the gym challenge. They did like this Island Kahuna challenge where you did 16 smaller challenges.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the DS was really pushing it on its tech. Like it was at the end of its, the 3DS was like, oh, we gotta move this console on, guys, type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think one of my other like new top games is Sun and Moon. No, it's not Sun and Moon. Which is the Switch one? Sword and Shield. The first Nintendo Switch game. I found it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I don't know, something about that one. They did good for me. The gyms were awesome. The Dynamaxing, like the gimmick for the series, was just so fun.
Oh.
The giant battles, I loved it.
Oh, now I get the Dynamaxing in Pokemon Go.
Yeah. Dynamaxing was the Sword and Shield mechanic, and Terastallizing was the Scarlet Violet. Mega Evolution was the X and Y. Every generation has like a thing now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Dynamaxing next to Mega Evolution's the best one, like by far, because that's what Legend Czar brought back. But I just think Mega Evolution is such a sick idea where you push them temporarily beyond and they get new forms and things. And that's what the Ruby and Sapphire remakes did that as well. Groudon and Kyogre got Mega Evolutions, but they were called Primal Reversions, like as in like their prehistoric full power modes. I
think I remember something similar to that.
Gen 5 had triple battles. Gen 4 had, I think they changed the whole battle system to have like, there were small iterations up until Gen 6. And then Gen 7 had, Sun and Moon had Z moves, which were like ultimate moves, which they were okay. They were just a way to knock out a Pokemon in one hit, really. Gen 8 was Dynamax. And Gen 9, I didn't like Terastallizing because I just thought it was ugly. But in terms of like the competitive scene, people loved it because it would change a Pokemon's type.
Mm-hmm.
So like that was huge in terms of the gameplay, but I hated the look of it. This big stupid fucking what are those ring pop candies? It's like they
ring
just
pops?
they're called push pops or something like that here. But it just looks like they had a big crystal ring pop candy on all their heads. I hated it. I thought it looked silly.
Oh, I ran out of paper towel already.
That's fair. I'm trying to do like a real quick like sketch painty job on this guy just to see if I like how it looks, similar to how I did this rat guy, where it's a bit more like spotty. I liked how this turned out though.
Push pop is something completely different.
Push pop.
I mean, at least here, yeah, it's something completely, totally different.
No, I'm thinking of a different thing. What's the one where it's like what did I call it?
A push pop?
No, a ring pop. Is it the one with the can? Yeah,
ring pop?
It's a ring pop. Yeah. I was on.
It's a ring pop.
Yeah, it's with that stupid diamond thing on the top. I hated it. Yeah, now imagine a Pokemon with like that as a hat. That's all it was.
Oh, I think I love that transition. I this side does the transition the best. You can see the like real pale purpley blue to that real
nice.
dark. Yeah.
That looks good.
I'm real happy with it. It's a lot of like, I kind of like, normally I don't like using these colors, but because they're very translucent, but that's kind of working in my favor in this.
Mo's saying, what are you painting, Leia?
So this is one of the floral dragons. It was a Kickstarter, I believe early last year. So this is a hydrangea dragon. So it's like a dragon that's got a bunch of hydrangea flowers all over it. It was this really cool, this is for a friend of mine. She asked me to do, let's see if I can get these cool dragons here. It's a little hard to see them because of the light. We got a cherry blossom dragon, a hydrangea dragon, and then an apple tree dragon. I have done some work on the cherry blossom dragon. She still needs some work because I'm not super satisfied with the way that one turned out. I am really loving this one. I'm very picky about blues, so I'm very happy the way this one is coming out. Hydrate but normal like. Ooh. So just want to make sure all of my
Did I get a water drop in there? Damn it. Damn. Such a good consistency. And I think my drink
Oof.
dripped a drop in there. Oh well. What were we just talking about? The dragon, and then
talking about dragons. I think so. It's funny because we were talking about Pocopia.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to mention. So my partner was saying, I remember when Hey Shodan.
Hey Shodan, how you doing?
We're a good so far.
Doing good today. I'm going to play Riftbound later. I'm also going to help someone film something for Riftbound.
We were talking about how, like, I remember seeing the trailer for Pocopia and being like, that's gonna be dumb. That's gonna be so dumb. And then I guess my partner had seen a bunch of things. Like, he's like, because he's an avid Redditor, so he did a bunch of research, like, is Pocopia really worth it? And I guess the answer was good enough that he decided to get it for me. And I'm obsessed.
Is it the Shodan? Yeah, it's the Shodan. Okay, so
yeah, it's super cute. Oh god. It's just looking better and better. I hope I don't mess it up with these freaking flowers. If I mess up these flowers, I'm gonna be so mad. Because it's like the skin tone is turning out so perfect. I am so nervous.
okay, so
How we doing? How's batch painting over there?
I'm just like slapping this down on here. Can you see it?
A little bit. Mohican, I am thoroughly enjoying it as well. I just don't have enough time to play it when I'm home, plus trying to catch up on live action One Piece and finish Expedition. I'm about to become a father of 2 on Monday, gaining another parasite, not twins. Hiya! Well, I hope everything goes well. Parasites and all. Like I told my partners, like I'm trying to be a responsible human. I am so trying to be. I vacuumed today. I was telling Alex.
She lost track of time for like 6 hours.
Excuse me, I vacuumed.
You did.
Feel like that's the Procopia risk.
I was like, I knew that I was gonna be irresponsible with my time, so I was like, I'm gonna be a responsible adult, and I vacuumed.
She did. I will say that she did. She was a responsible adult today.
Thanks a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need your approval, but thanks.
Mm.
I'll just leave.
You should. You have to go to work.
One of us has to, you know.
I worked yesterday. One of us has to.
One of us. Not all of us can just sit around playing Pokemon, you know.
What did you do when you got up from today?
I didn't play Pokemon.
No, you played Diablo.
Yeah, I did.
Like an even weirder dork.
I don't want to disturb you, but there's a cutie stand behind you, says Mo.
That's debatable.
Bridge troll is what I've been called.
Bridge troll. That's what my dad calls him. Bridge troll. Orakai.
Man, you're getting slaughtered on those ones.
My dad is definitely one of those people where it's like, if he doesn't insult you, he doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Oh no,
if he's not a little bit mean.
But I know where you get it from.
Can I help you?
I'm getting ready to go to work.
I know you're getting ready to go to work. You smell nice. Did you take a shower?
I did.
Good job. Hello.
Good job.
There's paint up here.
There's nothing wrong with Diablo. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Diablo. No. Sure.
Well, this season's kind of so-so.
See, the season of Slaughter was okay at best. There's a reason it only took us, what, a weekend to finish? That's a weekend.
Is it like
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Is it still Diablo 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't. That's a good boy. Lay down.
I could not tell you were telling me this for a second there.
Good boy, Matt. Good boy.
Not me, I meant the one behind you.
No, I can't call him a good boy. He didn't like it.
That's fair.
Plus, I could always flip the script.
Get out of here. I am mad at you now.
You're mad at me now?
I'm mad at you
Oh,
now.
fine. I won't call you.
Didn't have to say that on the internet.
I won't call you good girl.
You didn't have to say it on the internet.
It's on the internet. I
Oh my
apologize.
God.
She likes being called good girl.
Oh God.
Give me a kiss.
You headbutt me really hard. I
Have
love
fun.
you.
Don't worry, Envy likes calling everybody good girl.
6 o'clock.
He does. What?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
And I am not bringing my pre-work. Oh no, I'll bring mine just in college chance. Love you.
Love you. So you are bringing pre-workout, or you need me to make you pre-workout?
I will bring mine.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Try the new stuff.
No, maybe. I forgot what you were talking about. Don't close the door all the way. Sorry, yelling at me about going to the gym tomorrow.
Oh no, we can hear.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
All right, buddy. There's paint up here, so you gotta get down. I love you, but... That is way too bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, Catsby, there's a lot of stuff up here. There's not a lot of places for you to hang out. Here, why don't you come over here? Silly boy. Yeah, come here. Right here. Nope. Just wants to be held. Oh, get your tail in the paint. Really? I think he's real upset. I had to take one of my other cats to the vet on Thursday. And so that cat has been getting a lot of attention recently. And somebody is real upset about it. Namely, this boy right here.
He's getting too much. He's not getting enough attention.
He doesn't think he's getting enough attention compared to the cat who had to go to the vet and now has to take lots of medication and special food.
It's funny that they don't understand that it's stuff that they probably don't want to be taking.
It's like, buddy. I don't know. So my other cat he has some urinary stones in his bladder.
Yeah.
So we have to give him special food, and he's taking gabapentin, little kitty gabapentin, and oh Lord,
Don't like that.
this poor boy. He gets so sleepy. Oh, it's too funny. Oh, Catsby. Catsby boy.
No.
He's like making biscuits back there. Okay, buddy. We gotta get down. I know. I really want to make some progress because I feel like I'm on a roll. Hey! Don't do that because you're mad. Oh, I should drink some regular water.
Hydrate when normal. That's not the points one. I was just saying it out loud.
Yeah, I know. Oh god, cat hair all over my wet palette. Oh, this song makes me so sad.
The Avatar one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's what I was going to get to. One Piece live action season 2 fucked me up in the best way. Holy shit. If you are on the fence, if you want to cry every couple episodes, but characters you think would just be incidental, and then they turn out to be so important, but also, oh my god, so cute sometimes. Oh my god. We watched the second last episode of season 2, and if you know, you know. Jess was watching it. She was like, this show fucked me up. That episode was fucked up. I'm like, yeah, dude. Welcome to like every character in this show. She's like, but it was so upsetting and sad. I was like, yeah, dude. And she already knew what she was getting into. Because it was the cutest character. It's for example, it's the straw hat that everyone was keen to see, Chopper, who is basically a giant teddy bear reindeer looking guy in the live action. It's just, they made him so adorable. And my god, I already knew his backstory was gonna hurt. Seeing a live action version of that little guy just so fucking upset and crying and crying. It's like, when a puppy gets sad and wounded and it's just heartbreaking to watch. Just that over and over again for like an hour.
Oh god. Have you seen Natsume's book for Book of Friends? I just finished it and that anime's fucked me up good and proper. I have not.
No, I haven't seen that one.
I also
I don't even know that
don't
one.
watch a lot of anime. I should watch more anime, but I just don't.
Like I said, I can give you one that'll last you. I can give you one that'll last you a fair while, Yeah, I don't, Natsume's Book of Friends. I don't know that one. I'm making my way through Free Run at the moment, which is pretty good. Were we talking about Free Run last time?
I haven't seen. I think we've talked about Free Run, maybe. I've only seen the first season.
I'm not even finished season 1 yet. We only just started it. Like, I think I'm like 7 or 8 in, maybe. Like, they're in so you finished season 1? They're in a town with the I think it's the demon leader.
Oh, I love that now. I love that fucking episode.
Well, there was she just got out of jail in the least spoilery way possible.
I love that whole plot line.
Yeah. I think the last one we watched was when she just got out of jail.
Oh boy.
It's pretty good. I really like the concept of Free Run as a whole.
I
find it really, really fun. Yeah, Free Run's so bloody good. I didn't expect it to be like a slice of life, basically, of like what happens after the adventure ends. Like, it's really cool.
It's like, I don't know about after the adventure ends. I mean, it's kind of like, yes.
Well, she's after
some of the adventure ends.
Well, it's after one has ended.
We're beginning a new one.
Yeah. Like, effectively, her life with the past folks is done.
Yeah. Man, that show makes me cry so fucking hard.
I don't think I have in that show yet.
Just wait.
Just wait. Am I not up to the bits yet?
Just wait.
All right.
Go Swarm.
Hey, Ghost.
What news have you?
Oh yeah.
May or may not have.
What
given
is your
us?
news? What do you got? What do you got? Good to see you, by the way.
Yeah. I might have made a mistake.
You got a photo shoot this Sunday? Yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing? Is it like, yeah, well, yeah, I was like, I can't even know what realm to go for. Is it
Like
for nerd stuff? Is it for work stuff? Is it cosplay? Yeah, what realm is it?
Cosplay, boudoir, headshots. Give us the deets.
Give us the tea.
Oh, this might actually be kind of the color I want. Oh god. I got one today and another in a week. And one in May. Holy moly, Mohican.
As in like a photo shoot or? Promo for the lifestyle group and more for the 10th anniversary later this year. Hell yeah.
Ooh, very cool. Well, congrats.
Baby related.
Oh, 2 baby related ones.
And a Knights and Maidens one. Heck
and Knights
yeah.
and Maidens. Oh, very cool. Oh, everybody's doing such cool stuff.
And I need to get some photos of Jess and my cosplay from last year. I want to fix up our like the tasks of fixing up the cosplay and then doing it.
Mm-hmm. I think that's yellowy enough. Ooh, last minute props. That's such cosplay energy. Ooh, painting with tea bags is an experience. I love doing tea bag staining for like props for D&D and stuff. Is like my absolute fave.
All right.
Is it something kind of like that or like different vibes?
I don't think I've ever painted with tea bags. I think I've only ever done like the like the staining. Or does that count as the same thing?
I don't know. That's why I asked. Like, I've also done like paper staining with.
Yeah, that's mostly what I've done. That kind of stuff.
I teabag paint 2 canvases for an essential part of me. There is an inside joke on them. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Oh god, that is not the right color. I don't have any full-size brushes to paint A3 things. I have shrunk them down to 2 to miniatures. Right on.
Oh yeah, I don't have any big. I usually got to go out and like buy new brushes if I want to paint like proppy stuff. I think last time I did when we were doing the cosplay stuff, I just bought like a big multi-pack of brushes and I was like, good enough. But I'd also...
why buy like expensive like I saw I can't remember what pro painter it was, but he was basically like, why spend a ton of money on brushes that are eventually going to just wear away when you could just buy cheap brushes? And sure, you have to replace them more often, but you don't have the expenditure of like what it's going to take to like buying fancy brushes.
I guess it's also like the ratio in which you use them as well and how you treat them. Be so dependent as well, because like you could buy the nice brushes and keep them well and treat them well and they'll last years. You could also do that with the smaller guys, but like I'm worried I would wreck mine, so I don't buy the nice ones.
Yeah, I think I have, my partner bought me some Windsor brushes, and I've been too terrified to use them.
Yeah, exactly. That's it, right? Mind you, I was terrified of using my God hand clippers for a while as well. Now, like, they're my main go-tos that are, like, when they're for that job.
But they're so good. I just get lazy with my brushes every now and then. Absolutely. I have started the practice of I buy expensive detail brushes that I use very seldom, like the brushes that I use for painting eyes.
Oh yeah, they're very specifically different ones for mine as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So I buy the expensive like army painter brushes for those, but other than that, like I have one of these. These are like just some cheapo brushes that you can buy in packs, just because you go through large brushes so often that it's like, why buy anything super expensive?
Am I making my life harder because I have not switched brush size? Maybe.
The eternal quandary. Wish I could just pop this off the freaking base. I have a spicy brain question. Bring it on.
Yeah, go for it. What do you got?
We got spicy brains. I apologize that you guys can't see what I'm painting, but I'm like painting under this tail, which is incredibly hard.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like belly is supposed to be this like really pale green. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like representative of the stamen. I did a self-test just to get a basic scale on where I might be finished the test, got excited that I got a 98 on the test, and then read the asterisk next to it. What is Audi?
Oh, did you get ADHD? 88.
Audi?
AU.
I was gonna say, is that Audi HD? Audi HD HDA? I'll make sure that we're defining ourselves correct.
Yeah, if it's ADHD, AU, ADHD.
I need a spelling because I have not had coffee. Fair.
Because if it's ADHD, that's it's autism ADHD. Like you got that's the hot combo meal version.
A hot combo.
Yeah, it's when you get when your parents order the combo deluxe with the extra large Sprite.
Give Ghost just a second. They're stuck in an ad.
Oh, all good, all good. Well, this brush immediately like frayed out the second I tried to put it on a point. That's weird.
This is my favorite kind of painting.
What?
When you're like cutting, it's like the best way I can describe it is cutting creases. When it's like I've got this little bump that I'm following to do the tail, and that like that bump that you follow to get the color on there. Okay, so ADHD, yes, you won. Yes. You won the combination of autism and
ADHD.
Just ADHD. It's all a little bit different for all of us. But welcome to the club. We'd give you a t-shirt, but honestly, we forgot to send them to the printers. Tell me I'm wrong about that, though. It's such an ADHD. So it's like, oh, that's right. I have the new t-shirt. So yeah, that's a whole ADHD ranges a whole bunch of different kinds of like autism and ADHD composite
it's like
traits.
A little category of its own. Wait, there's Good Morning RPG t-shirts. I should make one. There is not an official one.
No, there is not.
I mean, what would you want on that shirt? Because I can make a shirt.
We've only been doing the show.
Well, what do you want on it? I'll make one up.
Just the logo.
Oh, just the logo? Yeah, all right. I actually think the logo would go really well on like a tie-dye shirt.
I think it would go. Yeah, you don't know what? It
fucking like a paint
would.
palette.
Fuck yeah. That means I would have to wear color. Yes. Yes, you would. but it's not Good Morning RPG without color.
Because yeah, the logo is just the white one.
I mean, unless we're talking about the OG logo, which
like
the
the
OG
orange?
logo was orange.
I like the orange one.
I still have in my phone marked for Good Morning RPG is that orange. It is the only thing that is allowed to be that tangerine orange in my calendar, because then I know it's us.
I like it. Oh, like
I
in the
also like
calendar?
Yeah.
That's fair. In my calendar, I have all my stream stuff marked as purple because it's Twitch color.
That makes sense.
A paint splatter design. It's more of what Fourth Wall will let us get away with. Hey, what the Forge? How you doing? See ya.
Hey.
Let me see what it'll let us do.
Oh my god, my finger is cramping from holding this frickin' base.
Printing new stuff to paint. What do you paint? What do you printed? Okay. Apparel. T-shirts. Oh, there is a tie-dye. No, it's not tie-dye in the way that I thought,
I would
though.
love. Boo. As much as I should not be wearing white, I feel very noticeable.
Oh, actually, there's like a sherbet rainbow one. Hold on, let me pull this up.
Ooh.
I actually think this one would be the one to use.
Rainbow sherbet. Ooh, a huge TMNT model thing.
Ooh, hell yeah. I reckon this one would work.
Speaking of nostalgia.
Yeah, I reckon I don't like the rest of these, but I reckon this one would go well because it kind of matches the color palette of the like the bright colors one.
Yeah.
How do we get rid of that? But yeah, I would only do it in that color. I don't love the other ones. Mo, you'd have to wear a real colorful shirt. That logo at.
I found it. You want to make a cool, nasty skin. An ogre mick. Your green made with super glue and apply it on your mid. What?
Oh, I also remembered we have this logo as well. This is the
Good
this
morning,
is the one that I
Cozy
really. Hey,
Pete's.
Pete, how you doing? Painting's going well. I also forgot I had this version. This is one of the first ones I made, Leia, and it's like the yellow dice looking like the sun.
Oh yeah, that's the OG. I remember.
And then there's also the one where it's like just white on orange background.
Yeah. That's the OG one right there.
The OG.
I had to put my paintbrush in my water twice. Missed both times.
Why is this?
Sunrise logo. It is supposed to look like a sunrise because it's Good Morning RPG. Hot right on.
One of my cats decided the other one is an imposter and wants to get her. Oh no.
Oh.
That's what yours do.
Yeah. Well, it's because one hates everything and really wishes that she was an only child.
Oh yeah. So Mo, I based it off similar morning show logos, and I the sunrise one was amusing. Hold on, is this fucking embroidered? Why is it embroidered? I mean, I don't mind that it's embroidered. Does it have to be embroidered on this shirt? Just moved to a new house, so I think maybe the previous tenants had a cat. Oh, so fair. Yeah, because cats take ages to like get acclimated to the. Oh my god. It takes ages for them to get acclimated into the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Check out this disgusting technique for demonic skin using super glue and alcohol.
It's fucking wild.
Oh, that's yucky.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, deepkin flesh.
Thanks, I hate it.
Could you violet? I love that people are just putting like the contrast paints and the shade paints just through the airbrush because they just work really well.
Yeah.
Brush on super glue. I'm assuming it must have to be like still goopy while you're doing it. And then do you like very thin layer over the entirety of the skin, so thin it's almost imperceptible. Okay. Oh, yeah, because you're gonna half dissolve the glue. And it's gonna make it, yeah, it's gonna like, oh, yucky. It's gonna be like the skin's peeling. That's fucking sick though. Oh wait, hold on. No, it's not making it textured. It's just doing the thing where it separates a little bit. It looks like capillary. Oh no, maybe it does look like skin like that. Man, that looks yuck. I'm gonna take that away because it's actually starting to get into proper territory. Turns out the tie-dye shirt has to be embroidered.
Boo.
That's fine. They'll make it. I don't mind the idea of an embroidered shirt. It's just, I think it costs more as a result. Left chest. Come on.
Two.
Thank you. Oh. Product customization. So, oh god, is that US? A lot.
Is it on my Wolverine for his arm like a vein texture? Five. Oh, you idiot!
All right, well. Man. Oh god, does it have to do the... Hold on, where's the sizing? I don't love... Oh, this only goes up to 2XL as well. I guess that's how it has to be for this one. Ugh. Let me tell ya. Damn it.
Damn it.
let me tell you, the recommended price for these one. I mean, it's fine. I actually do like the quality of the clothing, half of what Fourth Wall does. And Mo, I did like a let me just well, I didn't copy properly because the G didn't type correctly. Let me go. Let me just pin that there. Let's have a look at that. I'll see if you like that, because that was easier to do. It's just like if we wanted on like a nice tie-dye like that, I think it's like 30 US plus. I mean, they distribute from Australia, thankfully. And then I kept it at ethical pricing because you can either set it to, because like sometimes, and because of the way they want to distribute fabric, I guess they are using more material, so they want you to charge like slightly more if you want to make the same profit per sale. But I don't like doing that. I like pricing every size at the same size, same price. So it does mean we make slightly less profit on the larger size, but I don't care. I would also rather people in the community have something and not get charged more just because they're physically bigger than other people. I hate that. That Wolverine looks fucking
As
awesome, by the way.
As a person who gets fucking charged extra for being larger, thank you.
Yeah, I just don't like doing it. Also, like, as a dude who needs the bigger size myself, I also appreciate it when stuff is not priced like that. Not for profit. I mean, it is for profit in that sense. It's not for charity or anything. It's just like I'm not focused on the profit as much as I would like people to have cool and nice clothes. Because I know we're not going to make a crazy amount of sales for it anyway. Like you would have just seen there. I think it wants us to profit about $10 per sale, and then it'll go down to like 7, 6, 5 for the bigger sizes. But like, whatever. You're big into it, like the shirt itself? Too big for it. 2XL wouldn't fit me. Yeah, that's the shame. Look, if you want one, I might also make another run of them in a different one. However, Mo, I could make another one that just has the better sizing. It just won't be embroidered or tie-dye is the only thing. All right. Okay. With permission, I can vinyl cut it and make my own. Oh, wait, hold on. How does that work? Oh, as in like you want to make an embroider or like?
Well, there are machines that will vinyl cut the the design out on a piece of vinyl, and most of the time that is iron-on.
Oh, like an embroidery one.
It's not embroidery. It's like it's iron-on vinyl.
Oh.
Generally it's like the machine looks kind of like a printer, but it's got like a little tool tip on it that like cuts out the design that you load into a program. And then you can take that and remove all of the excess. You're left with your design. You put it on the t-shirt and then you can iron it on, and then you've got like a little iron-on design.
Oh, okay. Let me see if Thingo does that. Vinyl stickers, kiss cut stickers, die cast magnet, die cut magnet. Yeah, it's like sticker. It's more stickers than for vinyl stuff. But yeah, no, I can look into that. Content ping was that?
But it sounds like Mohican might have a vinyl cut machine. That
it's more of just I was interested
they
generally.
Can do it at home?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that could work. You can one up shortly. Nice.
I used to work in like a craft store, so I'm real versed at the different kinds of
printing and
like,
cutting and the
printing and cutting. Yeah, I had to learn a lot about other dyeing hobbies. Also, my mate's got one of the heat presses and everything. Those are really cool. So, funnily enough, is I had some friends who went to I go to a small show, and there's a group of guys who all take a van together, and they call themselves the Winter Fantasy Group because the show is called Winter Fantasy.
Yeah.
So they call themselves Winter Fantasy, and they all made hoodies that had like their names and like the year, because it was the 50th year this year, and it was very cool. I was very jealous because they invited me into the van and I didn't go with them. Regret.
I don't like this brush as much because it's got a little hook on it. Might go back to the larger size.
I love those brushes.
I know, but for like me doing a quick job, it's not working. Like that's actually, I like when the hook,
yeah.
I like when the hook lets me be precise. But right now I need to get stuff done.
You need speed, not precision.
Yeah. Because this is only a base coat as well. Like I want to just like get it on there, and then I can layer up with the lighter blue.
Yeah.
And the paint's holding better in this brush anyway. Oh, those Teenage Mutant models look sweet. He's got them in artsy stuff.
Excuse me.
Got him.
Oh, those are cool. Very cool what the forge. Oh. Man. This song gets stuck in my head.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What is this? Lost Woods.
It's like not even a game I actually play.
Hey, Elliot, how you doing?
Hey, Elliot.
Slowly dying.
Slowly
It's not very
dying.
good. Doing okay. Just trying to get some batch painting started for the army. Leia's doing a big old dragon.
Yeah, trying to adjust my screen here because I realized I am painting off camera, but that's because I am doing the opposite of what Matt's doing and doing lots of precise little leaves.
Meanwhile, I need to get a lot of these guys done. Are you still down with the oh, actually you just did the convention as well, so are you doubling up on being sick now?
Everybody got a douse of the con crud.
You got back is better. Yeah, you got con crud now.
Oh man. Oh, super dizzy. That is no good.
Not at all.
Please take care of yourself. Drink lots of fluids.
I was about to say, is Pocopia taking care of you during these trying times? You have videos you need to make? Well, if you make video, you're going to be sick for longer. So that's a bit of a hot too bad. You've been in bed for the last 16 hours. Damn, dude. It's a while.
KO'd.
You can tell when someone has ADHD when they're like, I'm sick, but I have to be productive.
I think, so I'm not like that anymore, but I think it's because I've spent so many days working retail and being sick at work because that's the only way to live.
That's so fair.
That now when I get sick, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. If no one is dying, I want to be left alone. Or unless someone is dying.
Elliot's like, imagine having ADHD. I don't know, what's that like?
What?
Crazy. Remember having to go to work sick. Yeah. Allow yourself to recover when you're sick.
Yep. Loved all of that. That was my favorite.
I forget that these guys have booty armor.
Booty armor.
Yeah, check this
Such
out.
a New York. I'm so sorry.
Sculpted cheeks. Oh god, where is it?
Booty, 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 booty. Gotta protect those cheeks.
Pretty sure they all have it on these models. Yeah, they do.
So yeah, if I were sick, I'd 100% be letting Pacopia take care of me.
So I'm seeing a chatter in one of my work games right now. And we didn't have enough players for a session the other day, but we all kind of were like, okay, we've only got a few of us. Let's do some, because they've got their bastion now, and I got them to hire recruits and things. So they've got named NPCs / characters they've previously played working there. So when we have a session where we can't do main campaign, we do we're going to start doing, and we did one the other day, little side sessions basically. So it's whoever can make it is going to do a character either already living there or one who will be, coming around there. And they'll go on tasks. And basically I had Mordenkainen who is there around with him, who in my version isn't really like anyone. He's kind of he's a bit of a dick because he's, when someone's too, they're arrogant, and then the problem is that you don't like them, but the problem is that their arrogance and confidence is so earned because they are just that strong and powerful. But unfortunately, they really, really know it.
Yeah.
He's like that. So, the main party keeps being like, fuck, he's such a dick. But I loved the idea of, him going around to someone, he goes to the bartender who one of my players has previously played. Then it's a Kenku named Dor, and they're very sweet and literal. And he's like, okay, Dor, you know that I trust you. And they're like, yes, Dor will do this for Mordenkainen. And he's like, I know you will. That's why I like you. And then they're like, and have anime eyes looking at him. And I find it so funny that Mordenkainen will be nice. In a Gordon Ramsay way, he'll be nice to the ones that are the little guys starting out. But big adventurers that should know better, he's going to be a dick to.
Yeah.
But he's when he's dealing with Dor and a new character one of the players played. His name was Phelan or something like that. He was a fighter and he got recruited, and Mordenkainen was like, I don't mind you, you're okay. And everyone else is like, Mordenkainen doesn't like anybody. And I'm like, it's because he can see that you guys are crepe paper in terms of power scaling. So him being a good dude overall means that he does want to protect you. But yes, I love the idea of he's always mean to the main party, and then he'll go and be nice to the ones he actually that they're working around in the bastion. And so they'll go and talk to those NPCs at some point, and they'll be like, oh, Dor, does Mordenkainen like having the pub right next to his room? And Dor will be like, yeah, he comes down and parties all the time. And they'll be like, that's not what we thought would happen. And then Dor's gonna be like, I like him. He's really good and he's really nice and he gives me presents. And they'll be like, are we talking about the same Mordenkainen? And Dor will be like, yeah. And they'll be like, I guess Mordenkainen just likes Dor, but not us. Why doesn't he like us?
Because you're shitheads.
Yeah, because you guys have world-saving job to do, so he's not going to be nice to you, because otherwise you won't do your job. Whereas Dor's the bartender.
That's
you're not going to be mean to the bartender.
You should never be mean to serving staff.
But also in D&D, the bartender knows everyone and he has information. You know,
Like,
don't piss off the person who also has your kitchen.
yeah.
Also, what a Karen he would be
It's
to
like-
like get up them.
Like very like tip your waitress energy.
Yeah.
Like, take care of the people in your fucking bastion, you idiots.
Well, they do take care of them. I just find it funny that like the side adventures is just like the people who are normally just day to day are getting treated. You know, they're getting treated well, but they're also getting favoritism from the people who the party want the admiration from.
But it's like I don't know. I've played in games where like I was in that stream from forever ago, and apparently the players knew Elminster the Red, and like anytime there was like something that needed to there was like obviously something we were supposed to discover, one of the players would be like, oh, I'm just gonna contact Elminster the Red. And it's like when players know and are on friendly terms with high level noted NPCs, they stop solving problems themselves.
It's a bit Google your answer, isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing is, it's really easy to be like thankfully like we go off world in this in the Vecna adventure because it's very multiversal. So I've changed the sending rules because sending works cross planar, but I have them, you know, I don't count them crossing, you know, into Eberron and stuff a different plane. I count that as multiversal. So I let the planes work as intended, as in like you can contact higher, lower, and neutral planes, but then each plane has its own set of, you know, cosmology wheels. So like if you go to Eberron, you can't contact the hell of you can't contact realm space as hell in Toral because Eberron has its own hell, you know, or it might not have a hell, or whatever reality stacked amount of planes are there. And so when they're like, oh well, we're just gonna from Sigil, we're just gonna contact X person. I was like, well, Sigil's its own plane, and Sigil doesn't have any other planes, so you can really only call people from Sigil in Sigil by that logic. And they're like, where does Sigil exist in the planes? I was like, Sigil exists in no planes. So how do you?
Like pretty certain, like Sigil, like sits outside of everything.
It sits outside the multiverse, and that's why I can have like some more specific rules with it. So they can't just be like, hey, when we're finding the MacGuffin, how do we contact you? They're like, well, you got to find your way back. They go like, can't you get us back? They're like, we don't know where you are. We can't contact you or divine you, and we can't teleport you because the lady needs to give permission, and we're already kind of in a gray area about that. So it's safer for you and all of us and the mission for you to kind of work it out. And then Mordenkainen at the same time will be like, but you're famous heroes. You should know how to do that anyway. And they'll be like, yeah, all right, Morty.
Morty.
Oh, yeah. Because in that campaign you have Tasha as well around. I have this, like, I have Tasha, the more lax character. And I have Mordenkainen, the bit of a the stiff, arrogant one, and then Tasha doesn't respect him. And then Illustrial's kind of the one that keeps him together and keeps things rolling.
Oh my god.
So...
Can we just talk real quick about how cute these fucking leaves are?
One sec.
No, you're all good.
Oh, they look great, dude.
It's like the exact color I wanted.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry, I'm like...
No, you're okay.
Freaking out over here.
What is it? Yeah, we left Tasha. Oh no, hold on. That's a gun on the bottom of there. I can't use that. Can't do that. So with her, I keep her like the one that's a bit more chill. They're like, hey, who's around? And Natasha will just be like eating a bunch of snacks on the couch. And they'll come up, they'll be like, hey, is Mordenkainen around here? He's like, nah, he's off world. What do you need? And then he'll come back and he'll be like, hey, Morty's back. And he'll be like, don't call me Morty. And she'll be like, you get Morty. And they'll be like, why does he put up with you? And she's like, well, he has to. I'm one of the people here. I'm one of the Wizards 3. So, we've had our disagreements in the past, but he's got to work with me now, huh? And he's just like, ugh. Like, also one of the only people that can get under his skin.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, she'll be the first one to call him Morty, and everyone else will be like, you call him Morty? And he's like, yeah, what's he going to do about it? Turn me into a thing? I'll just counterspell him. Because then it would just turn into a wizard pissing contest, and no one's going to want that. So he stays out of my way. I get in his. It's a good relationship. But yeah.
Oh no, there is a leaf in there. Shit.
I'm sure someone has a very strict idea of what these characters are. But oh well.
The only time I've ever seen anybody who's like, a character has to be this way is anybody who plays, seriously, the old school stuff.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, I'm a little bit like, well, if you have these Wizards 3 and you need to interact with like these characters of legendary status so often, because you're going to go back to the Sanctum, you're going to keep doing A to B to A to B, and I want to do like side adventures between the main chapters because I think that makes it fun, and you can touch base in Sigil and do all the stuff there rather than just plain hop. You're going to need to interact with them. So how do you make that more than just start, touch base, do next thing? When you have the players that aren't here and you have your side adventure, you then, Mordenkainen will give you a shopping list, and then you have to go out with Dor to get him. And what he's really doing is technically using you as an Uber Eats.
And going to Orc Magic some stuff at Art Group.
Heck
all right,
yeah.
have a good one, Ghost Swarm. Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Good luck on the shoot. I love making movie props because I have a degree in film. I mean, I also have a degree in film. I just realized. I have the producing specialization in the course that I did. Did you do like art department stuff?
Oh wait,
that's also my degree. Well, because mine was like Bachelor of Fine Arts Film Production.
Mm-hmm.
No worries, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it. Also like having a relevant education. Hex debt, mostly. The knowledge is good, but I feel like the knowledge you pick up is very much the same knowledge as what you have without doing it. And if you want to work in the TV and film industry, it's a good way to like understand their process. But they are also teaching you a 100-year-old system that doesn't need to be as complex and as annoying as it is. But no one will change from it because that's the way it's always been done. It's a very outdated system.
Could be so much worse. When I got out of school and I had my photography, my portfolio all together, no one would hire me because I didn't have any experience in the field.
Yeah,
and
no, that's the same
you
thing.
can't get experience in the field if it's like, come on, I've got a fucking portfolio. It's not like I'm a moron.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, it's like, they're like, what have you done? You're like, this. They're like, well, what job experience do you have with that? They're like, well, I don't, because I just got out of uni. They're like, ah. And then you have to like go and intern for like 4 years for no monies. the premise of maybe getting it. The other thing I noticed was oh, actually, in my degree, I'm going to show my age a little bit here. When I did my degree, it was when technology was starting to get just a little better, and HD was like, you know, actually kind of hitting that mainstream a bit more.
Yeah.
And what ended up happening was when I first started doing film stuff in like high school, it was still on, like, it was just at the end of film. So they were switching over to like digital hard drives and stuff. And so my very first camcorder camera was like this one that actually had like a hard drive inside the camera, and I could record to it, which was sick. But then by the time we got to high school, the university area, it had switched over to digital more. But there were people that are like, I want to film on film because there's still film production houses that are kicking around. And they were like, well, that's incredibly expensive. So you either film on these cameras, which are, you know, film still looks better than this if you get it processed properly. However, otherwise you're using these old standard def to HD cameras from the era where it was just kicking into hard drives. So there was like such a shift in the industry at the same time I was doing the course, and by the time I was done with the course, it had changed almost again. Like, literally while I was at uni, the industry, because everything used to be edited on Final Cut, yeah, the Apple software, so everybody had Apple software, and I got an Apple just so I could learn the software and all this stuff, and I had a desktop Mac for the longest time. And then by the end of uni, everyone switched to Avid, which was on Windows or Mac again. They just completely changed the program because Final Cut became bad. So immediately I was like, oh, well, shit. The software changed while I was learning the software. And it was like, oh, well. And then I ended up using neither, and now I'm just using Premiere. Just more accessible.
The only big job I had was makeup on a big TV show.
Oh, that's still cool though.
Ugh. That's still, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Really cool.
I still wish I could. I wish I could find I was in like a student film. I wish I could find it. It was like a creepypasta type thing.
I know where my student films are, and I do not want to look at them again. I wasn't in them, but I don't like them. They're very student film.
Oh yeah.
Water's going into this again. Only downside of wet pallets is the water seeping into it over time.
Yeah. I did makeup on a TV show, and now I do makeup for haunted houses. I did makeup for 3 seasons. That is so cool. I wish I had gotten into, I don't know, literally anything.
I mean, you do really good work with the like the seamstress stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I like started to drop my miniature and like threw it away from my wet palette. The seamstress stuff is very cool. I love being able to do stuff with that. Although it's now it's completely like irrelevant because for season 3 of The Walking Dead, not 3 seasons, just that season. Sorry, that might have also just been my dyslexia reading that.
Still sick.
Yeah, that is super cool. But there are no more shops that sell fabric anymore. It's all online stuff now that we have some prominent places that have gone under.
Yeah.
Which makes it almost impossible to do any kind of seamstressing because there is such a focus on like what fabric feels like.
As in like the cut of it and all that.
Like the quality, the texture, like you could say, you know, you need this kind of, you know, X kind of fabric, but that falls there are so many different like it's why can't I articulate? It's like the way that fabric is made, it is like a quality thing. Buying fabric offline is so iffy.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Oh yeah, because you just don't know what you're gonna get as well. I mean, we still have some pretty good like fabric stores in Australia. Like we've got a couple that you can go to and you can see it all and feel it all and stuff like that. I guess I just don't know what like do you, I'm assuming you guys have that. I just don't know like what the specific difference is with that versus online.
No, not anymore. We just had one. So like the big one would have been Joanne, and that one just shut down. So it doesn't exist anymore. It literally like this is like a recent development that like this fabric store shut down and is no longer in business, and that's where most people got fabric. Cosplayers, people who do like seamstressing. It's like where I got a lot of my costume stuff, quilting.
I think ours go to Spotlight. I don't actually know, but in cosplayers, if you're in chat, where do you get your stuff from? Is it like cosplay? Is it Spotlight, Lindcraft? Because we got a few places here, but I just don't. I don't know enough about it, I suppose. But yeah, so Joanne's closed.
Yeah, and like Michael's, which is our like next best like craft store, has a small selection of fabrics, but I went there recently because I was looking to make a goat cosplay for PAX, the goat from Cult of the Lamb, and I went there looking for some like pretty basic fabric, and they didn't have anything that I was looking for. Like, not even remotely close.
That's fair.
The only reason I got the job was because Michael Rooker was my neighbor and knew me and how good I was at doing horror makeup.
That's sick,
super
though.
Cool.
What an accolade to have. It's like, yeah, my neighbor's this guy, and I had that's such a cool story. I mean, that's also so much of the film stuff. It's like who you coincidentally and tangentially know that could give you a chance, you know?
It's like I watched this I watched this documentary, Jodorowsky's Dune, and that was very much like one of the only reasons we got the movie Alien was because on that scene, or on Jodorowsky's like crew that he was putting together to make this Dune movie, he hired H.R. Giger to do art and hired Ridley Scott, and that's how they met.
Oh, yeah, see?
And then a few years later, Alien got made, which is
so cool.
Fucking awesome.
To this day, iconic. Yeah, sometimes it's just meeting people, you know?
Okay, I'm getting to the point where it's like, okay, who's gonna see it?
Yeah, I'm trying to like go like, what panels are actually left on this thing?
But if you really like film, and like cool, and clearly you like film, but if you haven't seen it, I would highly recommend checking out that Jodorowsky's Dune, like documentary. It is so fascinating.
Okay, so they've made her shield like mostly black, and then had just that center bit in that paneling color. What have I got my guns as? My guns are... Hey, Dead Fish. We're painting up some minis.
Hey.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Gun paneling will still be black.
Oh. Oof, ow.
Okay, so...
Oh, yeah.
Up.
Oh, it's just sacrifices to the tech demons.
Oh yeah, we need those. Gotta keep them happy. Okay, so...
A donation for me.
Thank you for the bit.
Shouldn't have.
Dead Space.
Thank you, I'll take it.
Have you been anyway?
Too big of a dry brush.
Okay. All right, that one's looking almost on its that stuff. I didn't realize just how much blue was on these guys. I also could have done these quicker, but I didn't. Mind you, we yap a lot, so definitely like...
Oh, hell yeah.
I should really figure out like actually how long I'm painting the model itself for versus yapping. Because I always go like, man, I do nothing in like 2 and a bit hours, but Not true, because I spend the first bit yapping, and then I spend the next bit doing a bit of painting, and then we do some yapping, and then... I'm wondering, like, I've got that there. That's all black. And then my mock-up of the model doesn't actually have a lot of black on it. So I'm like, do I want to make those extra bits like the vehicle where it's... I mean, I kind of like... I like that if these were also... I like if these were also blue. What scared you?
I dropped my model a bit. I'm getting a bit crampy in the fingers, so I'm having a harder time holding on to this rounded base.
Oh, did I tell you I might be putting my did I tell you I might be putting my minis up for display in a store soon?
Oh yeah, we talked a little bit about that.
Yeah, I might be putting them up in one of the little cabinets because they had a spare one at Gaming Arena. I might go put all my Pokemon Tyranids in it, then it frees up some space here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It seems pretty cool to do it. I was like, yeah, it helps your cabinet be filled out, helps me have some space free. Win-win. And also, like, I like the idea of showing people that you can paint them kind of anything. And I also know they do like Pokemon cards there. So if you have someone that walks in and is like, oh man, those look at Pokemon. Oh, you sell Pokemon card. Like, it's a bit of a, it's a bit of an interest in be like, oh, I didn't know you could paint them like that. It's like, you paint them whatever you want. Oh, how do I paint? Oh, would you want to come learn?
Yeah.
Very easy. It's a very easy like hook in for cross hobby. Okay.
Wow, 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 wow. So I've got my leaves all finished. They've got this like kind of ivy-ish color. So I've patted them down with a bluish green.
Nice.
So I've got this like really pretty ivy-esque color. I'm still working on the hydrangeas. I started painting them, realized I needed to do the green first. I'm not super in love with the way the hydrangeas are coming out, but I am still working on it.
Nice. Let's see how much of one more of these can get done in 15 minutes. I mean, oh, that's too much on the palette there. I mean, the muted blue undercoat looks nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh no!
what happened?
Sorry.
Like, I'm liking that so
nothing
far.
Oh, that's so cool, yes.
And they will go up to this.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But, at the same time as well, I might not do like an all over coat for the lighter blue. I might just do like the top layers and then kind of streak it down a little bit, just because it'll be quicker. What was the oh no?
I just realized that this dragon has a bunch of the leaves on his head, and I completely forgot to do them.
Oh.
And my colors are almost used up, so I have got to do what I can and be very delicate, because this is like the brightest part of the head, and it is very hard to clean up this super pale blue after it's been coated in a dark paint.
So fair. It is amusing to see like how much you can get done with like a slightly bigger brush. Still get like a good amount of like smaller detail done if you got that control on it.
All right.
Hmm.
Wow. Just gotta make more of this paint, but I was able to get at least the top coat finished. Oh. I love the concentration.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can get one of these like guys base coated in that amount of time, because it'll inform me on if I'm knuckling down.
No, you're all good. I'm also quiet. No reason to feel that you have to apologize.
That's fair. Conked in. Incredibly conked in.
All right. All right.
Getting there. I reckon how long we got? 3 minutes? I don't know if I'll get it done in 3 minutes, but I've done about half the body.
Hell yeah. I have to do a little bit of touch up, but I feel like it's not too bad. Whatever soundtrack this is, I fucking love it.
This is the Outer Wilds, which is a top-notch game, and you should play it. Very trippy. One of those games where you can only ever experience it once. So don't look at any spoilers.
Ooh.
Just start it and kind of let it.
Interesting.
And also, it doesn't. Even if you play it on computer, it's like, please play this with a controller.
Don't think I could play anything on. I do not have the motor skills to do anything complicated on keyboard. Just
This one's like
not something I can do for my.
This one's a very exploratory game.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's really good. It's really nice. I haven't beaten it yet, and it's taken me forever, but that's because I have long periods going between it.
Mm-hmm.
And Jess can't watch me play it because it makes her motion sick.
Ugh. Well, I mixed up this blue forever ago, but hey, Mez.
Hey, Mez, how you doing?
I definitely don't think I'm going to be using this purple, but I think I'm going to come back this tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm going to set myself a goal for tomorrow and not play Pacopia until I get some work done.
I
Be a
hear a laugh.
responsible adult.
I hear a laugh in there.
You hear a laugh.
It makes me not believe you
I
as
do.
much.
I am like I've already told myself, kind of like the today, where it's like, okay, I am allowed, because I'm streaming tonight, I am allowed to play Pacopia for most of the day. However, I need to vacuum. I need to make sure that adult task gets done.
No, that's fair.
Oh, and give my cat medicine. I had to make sure my cat was given medicine, and to kind of oversee him on that.
Yeah, I gotta give
and
my...
I did that adult. I did the adult thing.
I gotta give my scale
And so
lords
I'm
their
gonna-
crickets.
Yeah. So I'm kind of putting myself on the same thought process for tomorrow. I'm allowed to play Pacopia, but I need to do some painting. I need to do a bit of reading.
Yeah, finish your
Because I am
commissions.
well behind on my book club stuff. Yeah, gotta finish these commissions.
Oh, if you give me a couple minutes, I
But
can finish this guy actually.
Whatever.
There's a chance I might
think
not
I'm
finish
pretty
it
much.
as early now.
Oh, we gotta get going though, because you said you have a thing.
Well, I just said I don't think I need to leave just as early anymore, so I can spare 5-10
Oh,
minutes.
okay. Well, I've got. Commissar Matt, I have a question. Do you have Imperial Guard? I know the answer to that.
What? What are you on about?
What? What?
I don't have
Nothing.
I don't have an
Nothing.
army, but I did pick up this incredibly cheap from a closing down sale. Yeah. I have a very small amount. Like I don't have an amount. I don't think I want to play guard either because I got enough armies that have way too many models in it. If I played guard, I would run like an all tank army because I just don't want to deal with having like half a turn in an hour, you know? I need assistance with a size comp.
It is basically a horde.
Size comp. What does size comp mean? The comparison or?
Oh, like a size comparison of what like Imperial Guard look like next to another unit?
Yeah, what do you need? I've got a Catachin here, like a character model. Next to a Votann. Like that. I don't know if that helps. What do you need him next to? Let me know what you need, and I will try.
I'm gonna say I used to have some Imperial Guards up here.
Rust, Taurus Tower on top of the... I don't know what... I've got a Baneblade behind me, actually. Is that what you need? Back here somewhere there's a Baneblade. Can that go up? No, I can't. I can't take that off that shelf though. All right, go into the Discord. And I'll pop it in artsy stuff.
I'm being heralded. It's time for me to go.
Oh, that's so fair. Oh fuck it, I can stop here. It's all good. If you need.
Yeah.
But yes.
I haven't gotten to see my one partner all day, and he's like, when do you get off?
No, this is so fine. All right. Well, I've got that there. Let me just, if we're heading out as well, let me just see who's online for a raid. We got here. I open this more. Oh, there we go. We can see Rin's doing stuff. We can see back pocket. Oh, let's turn on. Let's go to back pocket. I can see them making the shitty AI slop joke that we were just making earlier. All right, gang, we're gonna get out of here. If you don't see us before next Monday, there should be either we didn't get to finish Void Blossom because we didn't have players enough the other day, so hopefully we'll finish Void Blossom next week. If we don't finish Void Blossom, it could be Barovia. We will see. But until then, thank you for joining us. Oh, Mads, if you're in the Discord, I put a size comparison in there, but also we can keep chatting in there because I can see that on my phone easily. But yes, thank you everyone for stopping by. But yeah, we're gonna head off.
Have a good one, guys.